Hey there everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at how the lightning spell has taken the Town Hall 13 war scene by storm. In the last update, we seen the lightning spell get a major rework, and since then it's gone from basically never being used to being used in seemingly every other attack. And today I've got some replays from a recent war we did, and I'm going to show you different armies in which the lightning spell is being used. So at first it was really just being used with the Lalo attacks, but since then we've really seen it branch out and it's been effective in several other armies as well. So you might be wondering what kinds of things are people using the lightning spell on. And there's actually a pretty big variety on what the lightning spell can do. And it depends on what you want to take out. But for example, and we're talking about maxed out spells, maxed out defenses, everything like that. And if you take 7 lightning spells and 1 earthquake, you're able to take out the Eagle Artillery and or the Clan Castle. And of course 7 lightnings can take out the enemy queen. Now the queen isn't affected by the earthquake spells. But if you want to take just 5 lightnings and an earthquake, then you can take out things like the scatter shot or the Inferno Tower or expos. So smaller things like that if you want to do smaller investment but still want to use the lightning spells in your army. And we're going to see the lightning spells going for different objectives in these attacks that I'm going to be sharing. So we've got 4 totally different armies, all of them using lightning spells, most of them in pretty different ways as well. So let's jump into these replays. Okay, so this first attack is one that I did in this war, and I've got Yeti, so let's pause it really quickly. And you can see that I've got 5 of the lightning spells, so I'm not going for the Clan Castle or the Eagle Artillery here. In fact, I'm going to be zapping out this compartment here, so I'm going to get damage on the RC. I'm also going to take out a scatter shot and a single target Inferno Tower. So we're going to see how that plays out, starting off with a Warden walk on the far side over here. So the Warden's going to start. Of course, you want to have that Warden going right away because he takes that time. And I'm not worried about luring the Clan Castle, so I start up the Warden. Now that he's going, I'm going to drop the lightning spells. I am waiting for the RC to get right in front of that Inferno Tower, so there she goes. Here come the lightning spells. I know I'm not going to take her out, but I do get quite a bit of damage on her. And then there's the Quake, finishes off those buildings, and then the rest of the army is going to start going forward here soon. So while the Warden's going up there, I've got the Siege Barracks. I need to get a lot of these buildings funneled out so that I can send my Yetis straight to the Town Hall up here. So I've got the Siege Barracks coming out and an Ice Golem over there to help tank with that as well. And then of course the King comes in, that's going to help push everything out of the Siege Barracks down towards the south more. And then my Yetis are going to follow in behind the King. Got a Super Wall Breaker coming in, that's going to get that wall opened up. Poison Spell is going to get the enemy CC there, and then everything's going fairly smoothly here. So the Siege Barracks broke down. I did have Witches come out of the Siege Barracks, and they're going to be working their way around the bottom side. So I still haven't sent in my bowlers. I'm sending them in a bit late here. So there they go. They're going to hit that Rage spell and go straight for the Town Hall. And then they're still just on the edge of my Warden's ability. I'm able to hit that, keep the bowlers alive. They'll be able to take out the Town Hall, the scatter shot over there, and then just a little bit more with those Teslas. In the meantime, I've got the jump spell down. Yetis are working their way through. They're going in here actually to take out the enemy RC. My RC and my Queen taking out the Eagle. Everything's starting to come together now. The bowlers are still hanging on to life there, but the Giant Bomb's going to finish those off over there. I did find the Tornado Trap in that compartment that I zapped, so if that RC didn't draw all my troops in there, I could have avoided that completely. But they do go in there, get that triggered. I hit the RC ability, and that's going to let my Yeti Mites go over here, target that single Inferno quickly, get it taken down, and that's pretty much a wrap for this base. My Queen's still at full health, still has not used her ability, so she went through the entire attack completely untouched, and of course, those little witches are still working their way around, all those skeletons helping with the cleanup, and that's the triple with the Zap and Yetis. Okay, here we've got Fresh Air coming in with that Zap Lalo that's been incredibly popular. Going to be zapping the Eagle here, and notice he needs the 7 lightning spells and the Quake. but he's going to drop 5 lightning spells up on the top side of the eagle, and that will take down the scatter shot as well and those 2 expos, and then he can drop the last 2 lightning spells on the bottom side of the eagle, and that's going to take out that sweeper. So this is a great example of spreading out the spell damage. Now you still want to make sure you hit that eagle with all the spells, but if you drop them slightly offset like that, you can spread out the damage that those spells are going to do and get even more value. In this case, he's getting the sweeper in addition to the 2 expos and the scatter shot. Now the heroes are working down either side. It looks like he had an ice golem with the queen, which did pop just a little bit ago, and then the king and the RC are working down the other side. So he's got the enemy queen out of the way, and just a huge value here from the Sui. Now he's got a balloon coming in. He's going to follow that up with the stone slammer, and then all he's going to have left for the Lalo portion is basically this compartment down here around the town hall. So he does still have a scatter shot up. He's got 3 single infernos, which are not a huge deal, and he does have 2 wizard towers, 2 air defenses. So he does have a good bit to get through still, but he still has the entire Lalo portion of the army yet to even come into the attack. So here comes some more balloons. He's going to be following up with the Lalo as the stone slammer starts to move down into this area. So here it comes. The lava hounds coming in from the bottom left and at the bottom, and then the balloons following in behind. A couple of haste spells are going to get them in and push them towards the town hall. Now he does have a couple of headhunters that are going to come out of the CC. They actually went over to the king, took him out, and now they're going to come over and get the warden, but they're going to make him trigger his warden ability just in time as they're taking down the town hall. So that's going to keep the balloons alive as they take the town hall down, push through the last of these defenses, and this base is crushed. A great hit from Fresh Air. Okay, so this one here is one of my favorite attacks, and this is the Zap Hall Graders. So he's got a bunch of Hall Graders, 39 of those in the camps. You're going to see him take out the CC up here. He's also going to take out the Inferno Tower and the Expo, and of course he's making sure to get some damage on that scatter shot as well. Something else you want to keep in mind when you're doing the Zap Quake is you do not want your Earthquake spell to hit the Town Hall. The lightning spells will not activate the Town Hall, they treat it like a storage, but the Earthquake spell will, and you usually don't want the Town Hall activated early. So he is good about getting that. He's got the Earthquake spell well out of the way of the Town Hall, and he's got damage on that scatter shot up there. In the meantime, down here he's got the Baby Dragon cutting off the funnel for the heroes, and he's going to be pushing them in towards the enemy queen and the scatter shot down on this side. So that's going to get that value there with the heroes, and it's also going to cut off the funnel so that the hogs have a direct path up this side of the base towards that RC and Town Hall up there on the top side. So hitting the King's ability there, he's going to go in, get the enemy queen down, and then his queen's getting the scatter shot taken out of the way. And then anything else at this point is just extra. He's got the pathing that he needs. He's going to start the Hog Riders. He sent the siege barracks in over at the 3 o'clock side. That's going to help make this pathing more narrow for his hogs as they start to head in. So he does only have 2 heal spells, but he's got a scatter shot down. That scatter shot up there is weak. No CC to deal with, no queen to deal with. He did have an unfortunate split over here. A bunch of the hogs went off to the left as the main group continues up towards the town hall, but it's going to work out. Those ones are going to die off to the giant bomb and the bomb tower, but he had 39 hogs, and then even more came out of the siege barracks. So a lot of hog riders on the field. Not a big deal losing that group over there. It's going to hit the warden's ability. The RC is picking on the hogs over there. Actually, that's the enemy king. The enemy RC went down to his RC, and then his RC, of course, is working on the king. The hogs are continuing to work through these defenses. Still has the RC ability. The king is not doing any damage to her because he's focused on the hog riders, which works out. Hits the RC ability, getting some damage on these last couple of defenses. So the king is down. He's got just a couple of hog riders left, but he still has a full health RC. He's got a ton of cleanup on the field, and this is the perfect way to do these Zap Hog Riders. Alright, last but not least, we have a Zap Hybrid coming in. The Hybrid has been a super popular attack basically since Town Hall 13 came out. And now we have a version here with lightning spells, and we've got Nor coming in. He is zapping down the Inferno Tower and Scattershot over there using the 5 lightning and Earthquake. He's got the Yeti over here on the funnel, and he's going to start the queen in and eventually push her in towards the town hall. So the queen's going to be working on these buildings, making sure she doesn't go up and around. So she is going to head in. She's actually going to take out that air defense and then start wrapping around the bottom side of the base, which is fine. So we are going to speed that up just a little bit as she works. It takes a little bit of time for her to get down there. And you see he's going to send in a couple of balloons, checks for seeking air mines, and helps take down some of these defenses as the queen works through. Now he sent in the king down here on the bottom side. We got some of the CC coming out. A witch came out. The king is down here. He's going to help make sure the queen actually goes in for the town hall instead of around the outside out of the range of the town hall. So the poison spell is down for all these goblins coming out. She's going to work through that ice golem. Here soon the king's going to have to hit his ability. Looks like a couple of troops went over to where he was at, but he takes care of those, no problem. The queen's going to thaw out from the ice golem here shortly. Head in, get the town hall taken down. Now he's got the hybrid coming in. He's kind of sending it diagonally through the base. He's got that pathing there, and is going to start heading in. He's got the blimp he's going to send with the hybrid, and the blimp is actually going to drop some Yetis in the middle of the base. So we got the town hall down, and the queen's going to be able to keep on working. She's going to take out the bomb tower and start working on the wall up there. So here comes the blimp with the hybrid, hits the warden's ability. That's going to keep that blimp alive and keep all of those troops alive as the scatter shot is firing. He did get the blimp a little bit off track, but he's still able to get it in that middle compartment where he wanted, and that's going to keep that scatter shot distracted as the rest of the troops continue to work their way through that side of the base over here. So the Yeti Mites are working on the scatter shot. The queen helps take that out, and there's really nothing left on this base that's a threat. Sends in a couple of balloons to this cannon over here, and that's the end of the defenses down here, and that is a great triple here from Nor. Now, I'm not going to go too in-depth about the lightning spell today, but I may make a video that goes a lot more in-depth on how to use the lightning spell. If that's something that interests you guys, let me know down in the comments below, and I will get to work on something like that. Something else that I've seen the lightning spell used with is dragons. You can use even just 2 or 3 lightning spells. 2 will take out a sweeper, and 3 of them will take out an air defense. And I believe that's with no earthquakes. The lightning spell has become surprisingly versatile with what you can do with it. So it's all about making sure you're getting enough value for the spells that you're spending. And then the rest of the attack can be really flexible around that. So it's actually a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to seeing more things pop up with this lightning spell as we move on. Hopefully it doesn't end up getting nerfed. But that is all I've got for this video. Let me know what you think of the lightning spell down in the comments below, if you've been using it or seeing it be used in your clans. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more Clash content from me, be sure to click that subscribe button. Thank you guys for stopping by, and I will see you all next time.